Okay, I'm at the little 276 wire tie again, but we're on the baler. Instead of showing you, this is that piece that I showed you guys in the vise that I twisted the easy out on. This is a new piece and a new bolt. That's what it looks like when it's on the baler, and it actually connects up to here on this little bitty cam bearing. This cam bearing will go in, and when it goes in, it engages the knotter assembly, the tie, and it engages. I'm trying to get a better angle on it so you guys can see. There's a little hook in there that spins around, and that's how these bales tie. And if I can get a good look on this one, on this bale here. But yeah, that's what your knots are going to look like. They're just a wire tied knot. Okay. But yeah, that's how that works. And then you loosen that little screw, and you should see the wear mark right here where my finger's at. And then this pulley attaches on this shaft that runs over here to this cog. As the bale comes out, it turns, and you'll see, I'm trying to get a good view on this, you'll see these little bitty deals in here. Looks like a knurl. Those will make this shaft go up, and then it gets down here, falls into here, and then it trips, and then it runs the knotter assembly. And all you do to adjust the bale length is you undo this little, you loosen this little bolt, and you slide this down or up, and that makes your bales longer or shorter on your square balers. And it's the same thing on like your what's those called, twine ties or wire ties. And each baler manufacturer is different on how they do that. Like the new little balers by New Holland, they got a better system than using that. They actually got a jam nut, and it's got a bolt that runs up and down on them that actually adjusts your length of your bales, which works really good. That's the old style. This is an older baler. This baler is probably, I'm wanting to say this baler was probably built back in the 80s. This little baler is. It's a little 276 New Holland. And if you guys remember my first video that I posted, square baling hay, we actually had a 275, which is this baler's little brother. This is the bigger baler, 276. And the reason we upgraded and went to a 276 is, one, I knew this baler, and I knew the old boy that owned this baler for a while. And he decided he hadn't used it in probably 3 years, and had it parked in a barn, and he told me he was wanting to sell it, so I bought it off of him. And he told me, he said, I don't guarantee that baler to work, because he said it was working when we parked it, but he said I haven't used it for 3 years. I brought it home, baled second cut alfalfa with it, and I was packing bricks with that thing. That thing was a little bitty beast, but it worked good. So that's that 276, and that's what broke on me. But other than that, I got Dad running around out here at the skid steer picking bales up. I gotta get a load ready to head out to head to market here in probably the next day or so. I'm gonna ship a load of bales to market. So